Good evening. This is Lasagna with the Goddess Key. Thank you for joining me this evening. On tonight's podcast, I wanted to discuss Black ownership and Black businesses and why are prices sometimes higher in a small business versus a large retail chain like Wal-Mart, and why it's important to continue to support Black-owned businesses or small business owners. So we're going to take a look into pricing, how things are priced and sold, why you sometimes can get things much cheaper at Walmart or some of the other places, because a lot of times I do hear, why are your prices so high? I can get it cheaper somewhere else. So we're going to take a look at that in just a moment after this brief pause. Stay tuned. And I'm back. Hey, this is Lasagna, and as I open with the introduction of tonight's podcast, I wanted to talk about pricing when it comes to small business owners. And I don't think we as consumer understand how sometimes things may be a little bit more costly when you go to a small retail store versus going to Walmart or even Target, in many cases. And the reason being is that, let's take a bottle of lotion. Well, Walmart can have their procurement department contact Dove and say, hey, we want this bottle of lotion at 50 cents a bottle, and we're going to buy 5,000 bottles of lotion at 50 cents. In that turn, they can place it in just about all of their stores and sell it to you at $4. So they're making a good substantial amount of profit. Of course, they have to take in accountability, the shipping, and things of that nature. So it could be anywhere from $4 to $6, let's say, where they've only paid 50 cents. Well, as a small business owner, I don't have the capacity, or any small business owner who has a small retail store may not have the client or customer base to order 5,000 bottles of lotion, where they may only can order maybe 50. So for Dove to receive their money, they're going to want it on the front end, because they're looking at Walmart and they know this is a large company. They're going to get their money. And of course, they can let it go, let's say at 50 cents a bottle. But you, as a small business owner, may not have the customer base, so they're going to want the bulk of their money up front. And plus, you're ordering a small quantity. We're going to say 50 bottles instead of 5,000. So Dove is going to say, well, I want $3 or $4 per bottle for this lotion. So for you to make a profit, you will have to either try to match it at Walmart prices to be competitive, and you're only going to make a $2 profit, or maybe $1.50 profit, or maybe even $1 when you factor in shipping. or you're going to have to increase your prices to $8 to be able to recoup or to make some kind of profit if the product moves. So, this is why it's so important to not just look at the price, but let's look behind what it all in details for a small business owner, especially in retail or online e-commerce, to be able to um, make some form of a profit. With drop shipping, it has become a little bit more easier to compete because you can seek out different companies to help you facilitate what you're trying to sell, or you can find a product or a company online that's close to Walmart prices and still be able to make a good profit. They're going to ship the product. It's not stored um, in your warehouse or in your home or in an office where you have to have someone there that's going to pack it up, ship it, get it to the post office, things of that nature. Is left up to the distribution center to send those items out for you based on whatever they want to buy. So I hope this kind of help understand that when a small business owner, they necessarily can't buy things in these large massive quantities, because I have even looked on some of the uh, Asian websites to price products, and a lot of times they want you to buy 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, sometimes 100. They do have some that's just ready to ship, and you can order, one per item, but that's very small in between. So you just never know if you're going to um, purchase items for resale, and will they sell? Will you be stuck with products that you can't uh, resell, and then you have to recoup a loss, or use it as a write-off, or start to send them out as gifts? So it's important that we understand that we really need to not just look at, oh, it's a higher price. $1 to $2 to a small business owner will make a huge difference in their lives versus giving it to a large retail chain like Walmart. Of course, they have employees they're paying, they're people that's working, but it helps more in our economy because small business owners are the ones that grows the economy, so to speak, that will bring out new innovation, new things. So it's always critical that we continue to support small owned businesses and black owned businesses, and not just always looking at the price. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Please feel free to leave any comments, suggestions, and follow me on Facebook at The Goddess Key. Also on Instagram at The Goddess Key 333. And my website is thegoddesskey.com, where I do have spiritual products that are available that you can purchase and enjoy. And Mother's Day is coming, so it will be some great gift items there for Mother's Day. So until next time, peace.